Hey guys, and welcome to episode number 9 of my GE only challenge. Last episode I did end up making a few different goals. The first one is we got to 60 wood cutting, so we can now cut yew trees and go in the area. We also managed to unlock our POH, so we can now start really training our construction up. And now the next goal is going to be shooting for 750 total level. I'm getting pretty close with construction and leveling up my smithing and maybe my prayer a little bit. We should be able to hit it relatively soon. Maybe this episode, maybe not. We'll have to see. And our cash stack is a bit low, but I'm going to try to figure out some other methods that don't take a lot to begin with to start growing our cash up more, so we can start investing in spending more money on skilling, like actual good methods for like crafting, stuff like that, and eventually unlocking Herbler. So thanks a lot for watching, and let's get started. Okay, we have another oak tree coming through. I think just our second oak tree. Now let's see how much experience we get. It's going to be 467 and 1 farming level. Great. I think I might consider buying some more of the bagged tree plants to get to, well, 27 farming so I can make the willow tree. Just because I think it's going to help speed things up a lot. Okay, we're back at the construction grind, still making these bookcases. Reasonably quick. There is level 30 construction. We just need to get to 33, and then I can continue to, or start to make oak larders, which is kind of one of the best methods for a long time. It should be at least 80k an hour. There we go. There's level 33 construction. That is gonna let us build oak larders, and I'll have to go ahead and purchase a bunch of oak logs, and this is gonna start getting pretty pricey. But I want to get 50 construction roughly. Okay, so we built the room that has the larder in it. It's right by the portal. Unfortunately, I have to go into building mode each time, which is really annoying, but you get 480 experience per larder. You can only do 3 per inventory, then have to teleport back to the Grand Exchange, but still, XP-wise, definitely a lot better. Okay, we have a couple more trees coming through. This one's going to get us to level 18 farming. I'm still getting about 1 level per tree, but one thing I just thought of is you should be able to chop the tree and chop it like a regular tree. Like, it should respawn relatively quickly. So by getting the maple trees or even willow trees, I should be able to get better woodcutting experience than what was originally available. So that's really exciting. I never even thought about that. Planting maple trees, even magic trees. Okay, we're back to making the larders, and that is going to be level 40 construction just from the larders. Going pretty quickly, but it is costing a lot. I'm not sure how many more levels I'm going to go because I don't really have a lot of money to dump in here right now, but I would like to get 55 for the armor repair stand because that would help me with a money making method, but don't think I have enough for now. Alright, here's another farming level coming in. That's going to be 19 farming. Not too exciting, but one thing that is exciting is if I do get the willow and maple trees, it does look like I should be able to get higher experience rates than from the oak trees that I have right now. Okay, we're just double checking this here. So we're going to cut down the oak tree. As long as you don't remove the stump of the tree, I believe it should respawn in just 5 seconds roughly, or the same length as a regular tree. Because willow trees, we're getting about 30 to 35k experience cutting oak trees, so willow trees would hopefully be better, and maples would be even better. But I think this episode I should be able to go get my farming to 27 or 30, whatever, just to get a willow tree, and then I can actually test it for myself. Okay, so the stump's gone, and it's only been about 3 seconds, 4 seconds, 5 seconds. Is it going to come back? Okay, there we go. Yeah, pretty much like a regular tree. Awesome. Okay, we just have another fletching level coming in. There is going to be level 76 fletching. I kind of feel like this is going to be my first 99 because really good experience rates, and it doesn't cost anything to train it. You're actually making money the whole time pretty well. So yeah, we're going to continue making these yew longbows. And I still have some maples in the bank, so I thought I would go ahead and just start burning them. Really easy experience. I could still burn mahogany logs or teak logs, but I don't know, I just want it to cost virtually nothing, so it's still pretty good experience, 140k an hour. There is level 57 firemaking. I'll see if I can get 60 right now. Okay, we got another firemaking level coming in. Starting to get a little bored of this now, but still was able to get about 130k consistently per hour. That is going to be level 60 firemaking. There we go. We can now burn yew logs if we actually want to, but I don't know if that's going to happen. Alright, so we just put it another farming level. It's going to be level 21. Now, I've kind of decided I'm going to use the bag plants because doing this by hand is going to take 20 saplings, 20 or 30, which is going to take like a week and a half. I'd rather just spend 200k and get my farm to 30 and then just really help speed up that process. Okay, so what we're buying is bagged dead trees. Now, I mistakenly put in this amount. I actually need less because I'm only going to go to at 27 and do a +3 boost from there. But anyway, we'll start putting the offers in. They're going to come in really slowly, but we'll leave it in for a day or two. Okay, there's another Fletching level. There's 77 Fletching. Still just slowly working our way up. It's kind of the only activity I have right now that doesn't cost money to train experience, and that's kind of why I'm looking forward to unlocking Moss Giants, going down to the sewer and just training my combat skills up while I wait for flips to come in. Okay, so we have a quick flip coming in for Holy Wraps. Only about 25k on each one, so 75k in total profit there. Not amazing, but it is kind of nice to have our money doing something. Otherwise, it's just sitting around. Okay, so we have managed to buy some of the bagged dead trees. Very slow to come in, but we actually managed to buy like 50 at once for some reason. But I'm not questioning it. We need another 120 or something to get to 27 farming, but we'll do these for now. Alright, really nice and easy method. You just build it and then you remove it. Getting a decent amount of experience each time. But there's level 23 farming, only 4 more levels, and then we can get the willow tree planted. Okay, we're just about to hit a construction level, and this is quite a while ways in the future from the last clip. So we have managed to buy enough of the bagged dead trees to get to 27 farming. I didn't actually record that part of the clip, but they did come through. Okay, and here we are, guys. This is the last inventory, and this should be 27 farming. It's a little tedious now at this point, but that's all we kind of want for now. We can do a +3 boost and plant a willow tree, and then we can actually train our woodcutting a little more efficiently as well. Okay, so we're going to plant our first willow tree. We need the garden pie to plant it. The saplings are more expensive. They're like 8k each, so it's going to get a little pricey, but since I only have one patch, it's really not going to be that big a deal. But there we go. The first willow tree has been planted. Okay, we have a couple flips coming in, and also one extra money-making method I'm going to be trying, which is the super compost method using compost potions. Now, some of you guys may remember this from my channel 5 months ago. But anyway, what you do is you're buying the compost potions off of the Grand Exchange. Right now they're really cheap. I'm buying them for 301 each. And you're combining them into super compost potions, or super composts, by using the potion on a regular compost. On each potion right now I'm going to be profiting about 1500 GP. And it's kind of slow to do, but it's not too bad. So on every 100 compost potions I do and make 150k. And that takes about 10 minutes probably to do that. So it's pretty good for not having any requirements, and you don't even need any money to start doing it either. Okay, there we go. Our first willow tree is grown. Let's go check its health and see how much experience we get. It's going to be 1500 experience pretty well. It's pretty nice. And there is level 28 farming. I don't think I'm going to start chopping it down yet because I do want to do a couple other things first. But yeah, later on we'll train our woodcutting on this sick willow tree. Okay, so we combined all of the compost potions into super compost, and we're selling them off for 200k, and we only spent like 40k on the ingredients, I think. So that's 160k in profit, and it only took me about 10 minutes to combine all the potions. Okay, we have quite a few things in the Grand Exchange right now. The Ceratome and Chaps is one item we're flipping for 20k profit on each one, which is pretty good for how quickly they're coming through. And we flipped 4 of them, so that's 80k in profit. It's pretty good. Also, we have more compost potions coming through. They have a buying limit of 50, so it takes a while to buy them. And we're also flipping super compost at the same time, just because the margin is actually really good on super compost. But again, super compost has a pretty low limit of 600, so that's not an ideal flip, but still, our Grand Exchange is active. We got stuff going on. Okay, so we have another willow tree coming in, and that is going to bring us to 29 farming. And I think now I'm going to take the opportunity to get one more woodcutting level, because right now I'm only at 60 woodcutting, and one more level and I can use the dragon axe. So we'll go ahead and check how good the willow tree is. Okay, so we're just about to hit the woodcutting level, and after all is said and done, we're getting about 40k woodcutting experience an hour, which is definitely better, surprisingly. I come over here and chop down the regular tree occasionally, but it's actually a lot better. Now that we can use the dragon axe, will be even more efficient. So I'm pretty excited I actually came to this realization. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and sell everything off in the Grand Exchange and see how much money I have to work with here. The next thing I want to do is level up my smithing by using the super heat spell. It's only at like 20 right now, or 25. So by leveling up, I'll get a lot of easy total levels. Okay, so we bought 1,000 iron ore and 1,000 nature runes. I think superheated iron is going to be the best at this level, but we can switch over to steel later on if we want to. Now I'm pretty sure these 1,000 casts should get me roughly to level 30 smithing, which we'll see if I want to go anything past that, because it's pretty click intensive and not terribly interesting. and it does cost a good amount of money to do this, but let's go ahead and give it a try and see what the XP rates are like for magic and smithing. Okay, there's level 28, or 23 smithing, sorry, and we also just recently got a magic level. It turns out it's about 80k an hour magic experience, which I did not know was that good. Only about 20k less than that probably smithing experience, so that's pretty slow, but getting both levels pretty consistently. There we go, there's level 25 smithing, that's pretty good. I think I'll be able to get to 30 right now, and then I'll probably have to take a break because it's pretty boring doing all this clicking. You can't even spam click at all because you have to move your cursor down. Okay, we're just about to hit a smithing level from superheating iron bars. That is going to be level 29 smithing, as well as we're going to hit a magic level. Kind of why I recorded when 2 levels happen at the exact same time. It's something special to celebrate, so let's go ahead and get level 53 magic as well. There's Earth Blast. If it ever comes in handy, I doubt it, but there we go. Okay, we're just about to hit level 30 smithing, which will allow us to make steel bars out of coal and iron, so we'll go give that a shot. I think the GP per XP is cheaper for that, but I'm not sure if it's going to be easier just because you have to combine the two. We'll have to give it a shot though. Okay, so we have 500 iron ore, 1000 coal, and 500 nature runes, so I'm going to give 500 casts a try, and I guess I'll have to withdraw 9 iron and 18 coal, which is going to be kind of awkward. So I tried doing it, but honestly, it was really awkward to do. Because you had to withdraw the perfect amount of iron and coal, and the XP rates were actually the same, if not lower, with a lot more clicking required. But anyway, we're going to continue on with the iron, and there's level 55 magic. Okay, and we have one more smithing level going to come in, and I think that'll be good for now. There's 35 smithing, and I think I'll have to take a break. So unfortunately, the superheating the steel bars didn't work out, mainly because of how click intensive it was, and the XP rates were kind of shit anyway. So we're going to continue on with the iron in the future. Okay, and we're just about to hit one more farming level. That is going to be level 30 farming just from willow trees. And I really wanted to get to 750 total level for you guys today, but unfortunately something came up which is going to kind of restrict me from finishing any other goals for the next day or two. So I think I'm just going to end it here and just upload this for you guys. I mean, it's still going to be 11-12 minutes long, so it's going to be a shorter episode. This is not going to be the standard going forward. I still want to keep them to about 15 or 16 minutes, roughly somewhere around there. But yeah, so unfortunately I'm going to have to end it here. But let's go have a quick recap of what we did this episode, because we did make quite a bit of gains. So on the combat skills, we didn't make anything. The magic levels we got to 55, which is nice. We can now use high alchemy. Construction I got all the way till 43. Do we get any crafting levels? I don't think so. But 2 fletching levels, all the way to 35 smithing just by using the superheat spell. And we got some firemaking levels. We got all the way to 60 firemaking, as well as 1 woodcutting level and a bunch of farming levels. So we're all the way to 30 farming. Now we can actually plant the willow seed without having to use the garden pie, which is kind of nice. Boom, and in the ground. And yeah, so that brings our total level to 737. So only 13 more total levels, which we can easily reach. Only going to take another couple hours, but unfortunately, like I said, we just some actual in real life stuff to have to go deal with. And yeah, so let's go ahead and quickly have a look at our Grand Exchange, and we'll finish this up. Okay, so for the Grand Exchange, I have quite a few offers waiting to sell. I surprisingly got 50 of these toy cats, and 3 old demon masks, and 2 pickaxe kits. So we have about 600k, and another 670k, so about 1300, and another 160. So that's like 1500, 1.5 mil in the Grand Exchange, roughly, plus a little bit more. So we're getting up there. I'm excited for the flips to come in. We'll be at about 3 mil after that, and that's including investing a lot of money into our skills. So thanks a lot for everyone who tuned into episode 9. Appreciate the ongoing support for this series, and I'll see you guys in episode number 10.